Hello. This is Sena Bonbon, your resident DI wire at FlaVR. Wow, mic settings were off, but now they're good. Hello. Let's get some music going. So we learned how to make skulls, chalices, or ham bones and flesh keychains. I don't know if it's gonna be that bad. I just kind of like scoured through some stuff together. We can, throw stuff in as we go if you'd like. And of course, at the end, if people want to post things into the construction zone channel on Cinecord, we can pull that up even too. So, yeah. All right. Quiet. Oh my God. Hi. Oh, I see some new faces, new names. Nice. Sena doesn't like my name, so I changed it. Hi, Jason. Hi, Watermelon. Hi, Lyra. Hi. Chibara? Chilbara? Hi, Des. Hi, Celis. Hi, Jameson. Hi, Fifth Venom. Hi, John. Hi, Disco. Hi, Kiss Koyo. Hi, Manager-san. Hi, Riven. Hi, Immature. Hi, Rachel. Rachel, are you a real girl, Rachel? Oh my God, this is a good incline. We're finally getting female fans. I don't want to out you too much, but hell yeah, hell yeah. Hi, Lung. Hi, XO. Hi, little gremlin. Okay, no fun zone. I'm like trying to read them real quick and then be like, all right. Real woman bean. It's a fed. Oh. Hi, Andres. Hi, John. Hi, Sar. Okay, let's get some music. Let me make sure it's not too loud. Okay. Gary, number 23, is now forklift certified. Wow. Okay. Hi, Musahi. Hi, Rasmus. Hi, Therese. Yeah. Well, it's a pen name, but still close enough. Oh. Girl. Oh no, everybody's freaking out. Be cool, guys. Be cool. Jeez. Can't take you anywhere. Okay. So, obviously, if you're here... Oh, dang. Thanks, Ox. Thanks for the 5 gifted. Okay. We're here to look at cursed DIYs. Some of these are just like big old DIY fails. Some of them are genuinely cursed. Welcome, John Smith, dumb foog. Anansia Kai. Wow. Timote. Ayo links. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna start off a little lighthearted. We're gonna go over the table of contents first. So, we're gonna view the accursed, and then we might present some methods to fix it. Some of these are redeemable. Potentially. Some of them are irredeemable. Like, completely. So, yeah. And then we'll wrap up, and then, save the questions. Well, I mean, if you have any specific questions, obviously you can chat. It's encouraged. Okay, so we're starting off wholesome. This is like a nice appetizer. This is a tea house. It's a little tea house. Someone posted it, said it was a fail. Obviously some of it is really cute. I think they were more or less like disappointed with how the ground turned out, and then just like the general layout. I would say just like layering ends up being the issue on these really tiny things, right? Where, if they had put down, it looks like they put down the tile, then cut the grass around it, rather than just cutting out the tile. I mean, cutting out the grass and then putting down the tile, so it looks like more inlaid, It looks a little better here and a little less like obvious here, where it's like really obvious. Also, like just like the flooring choices, like it's kind of all over the place, right? You got like a weird cobble path, but it's different from this arched path. Then you have the tiling leading into the cafe, but then there's tiling here and tiling there underneath the little kitchenette. So I can see where that would be an issue. I also think like you see a tiny pop of that blue that matches the framework. I'd love to see this green changed into a blue, and then like the blue backing to be matched to this, just to kind of all tie it together. But I don't see this as like a genuine fail. I just see it like, oh, this could just be slightly edited, right? Right. What is this, a cafe for ants? No, people like doing many things, Java. How does this make you feel? How does this make you feel? Rika. Lust Skinwalker Furby. Yeah, we can take a look at the bottom as well. This is the bottom. I don't think this is necessarily a fixable scenario. This is just cursed. Very, very cursed. And the antlers are also part of it. Horse Furby, Wendigoon's Furby, I don't... What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Reminds me of Marcia. Oh my god. Fear. No. A Wolpertinger. Is that what it is? Oh gosh, I don't know. What the heck is that? Exactly. Exactly. Look at this shit. It's so weird. So weird. Is it like an extra creepy Furby on top of that? Like it has dead ass eyes. It's very dead. No soul, not gonna lie. Looks like a monster that would be the center of some bad Unity asset flip horror game. Honestly, to me, it kind of looks like a bad guy in one of those old Labyrinth type movies, you know, where it's just like the 80s and they just did weird shit with like modeling and fursuits. It looks like one of those. Like he's gonna have strings attached to him, he's gonna start dancing and singing a weird song that makes you slightly uncomfortable. Five Nights with Furbies, maybe. Oh, it's a jackalope. You think so? I feel like jackalopes are, you know, they don't got the legs for days and claws, big meaty claws, which these are pretty big meaty claws. 80s children's fantasy villain. Yeah. Who decided Furbies need to be modified? Who decided to still own Furbies? I do not own one anymore. You know, when I was a little girl, I had a blue one. It got stolen by a church friend. They refused to give it back. My parents were like, sharing's caring. You have to have an open heart, Sena. And you know what? At this point, I can honestly say good riddance, because that thing was creepy. In retrospect, that thing was creepy. And I think my parents were probably like, let's get rid of this. It's a little weird. It's a little creepy. But yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. Sharing is caring. Doesn't apply to theft. Yeah, I know. Stealing, that's a sin. What are you gonna do? Yeah, but anyway. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I gotta share this. Because you know somebody made this. And like, I have wonder if any of it is like, any part of this is real fur. Because imagine you use actual pelts, waste actual pelts to make this shit. And where do you put it? Like, look at the shit in the background. I mean, it's a dead giveaway. They're not going anywhere. This is part of them now. This is part of the house. It comes with the house. But yeah, I hope someone made it. Cat, bird, alpaca. Yeah, literally. Can we burn it? Maybe. A great living room centerpiece. You just use it as like a coat rack. It just like greets you at the front door in the foyer. It's like, hello. If you could get it to have like a voice box that you could speak into, almost like an intercom, that would be even better. You put it in the fireplace. Just got here. What is this Nephilim creature? Yes, it all continues on. There's no escape. Is it flammable? I would imagine so. It's like polyester fur. It's gonna be flammable. Is hair flammable? Yeah, then a Furby's flammable. it's still a functioning Furby, isn't it? I half wonder. That'd be cool, but also really terrifying. I think I killed that thing in The Witcher. It kind of does look like. If you burn it, it shows up in your living room perfectly intact the next day. Okay, this next one. Okay, so I follow this guy who like wrecks cars on purpose all the time, and this is one of his newer ones. He took a Tesla, put it on wagon wheels, and then just rolled it down a hill. I spit out my water. What do you think about this? Whistling diesel, yep. Return to tradition. Yes, your very own Tesla wagon. Who needs a station wagon when you have a Tesla wagon? Tall car. Yes, maybe they're compensating. If you've seen the video, it goes all the way down the hill. I felt anxiety when I first watched it, right? Because I was just like, oh, I know he owns property, but I hope it's no one's like property, right? I don't want anything to happen to it. Amish paradise, no kidding. I am. Damn Gemini. This man built himself a contraption, yeah. I kind of want it, not gonna lie. I would like to take a test drive, but when it did go down the hill, the wheels eventually snapped off, and rather quickly. So I imagine it's probably like not that sturdy, but yeah. Pimp my ride Amish style. How do you get in it? I feel like you have to get in it while the wheels are being put in, and then you just kind of have to hope you survive. Otherwise, maybe, I don't know, the wheels are too close. You can't just like climb up the spokes and get in. So maybe if you like had the window rolled down. But I wonder, like, I'm sure there's no braking system that can go to those tires, you know what I mean? So like, kind of just have to hope. Nah, this is valid. Does it have the orange triangle in the back? I don't know. I don't think so. What, like the Amish carts do? People with money to burn, shaking my head. I don't think so. This guy in particular, he usually gets these like broken down vehicles just kind of donated to him at this point. Or he'll like buy it off people when it like is totaled, and then he'll just do fun shit like this for videos. So yeah, that makes him pretty base in my opinion. But yeah, get in the rear hatch. Potentially, yeah, you could strap yourself to the hood, you know. You know, have you ever, I don't know how many of you are part of bigger families, but were you ever like, if you picked anybody up in the car, right, your parents would just be like, okay, we'll just throw you on top, ha ha ha, but like actually do this. Go on top. Hi Sena. Hi Wesk. You seen the Tesla battery fire? Not gonna lie, it's epic to watch. I haven't, but we should definitely watch that. The harvest was bountiful this year. Car go brrr down a hill and then it goes kaboom. I don't remember, did it explode at the end? I don't think it did. I think it just sadly crashed and then was kind of pathetic at the end. Crunchy, yes. Maybe it would work on a convertible. It could potentially, yeah. Or you could get one with like a sunroof, keep that open, and just like take a ladder and climb up through the top. That could be a potential. What have I walked into? Yes. It's a Tesla wagon. You haven't seen one of these? Fresh on the market, buddy. You gotta get with it. Let me tell you, for $80,000, you can own one today. It's got your name on it, baby boy. Dennis, it's got your name on it. Is it street legal? Oh, are you worried about that? Are you worried about pleasing the feds? Just hop in. What are they really gonna be able to pull you over in this speed demon machine? So obviously there's no fix to this. It's more than likely a total Tesla. So, you know, when in Rome. Every single flavor uses it. We all ride these. Yes. Mine's horse-drawn because, you know, I like to be traditional. It's Amish legal. Exactly. You know, Amish people will even come and buy, you know, I've known Amish people to buy broken down things all the time just to use it as storage. So, you know, I wouldn't put it past them. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? A horse drew this car? Potentially. You don't know what horses could do. Jesus Christus, #1 fan. You can't get me with these woke electric cars. Alright. They can't give you a ticket if they can't reach the window. And then you could maybe even mount stuff on top. You know. I always wanted, like, if I ever had a modified car, like my one friend's dad growing up, he had outside speakers that he could, like, speak on through an intercom. And he'd get on there and he'd either tune into trucker stations and listen to them and, like, talk to them through it, or he'd turn on the outside speaker and yell at people who drove horribly. He'd be like, "Move out the way, asshole! Watch it, grandma!" And I'm like, yeah, I would do that. Is it legal? No. Most fun things aren't. But would I want to? Yeah. I want to express my anger with you rather than track you down and gun you. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, living the dream. Literally living the dream. A horse can hold a pencil. I've seen one do so. Yeah, with their teeth, right? I have an electrical vehicle. It has a built-in 8-cylinder generator to keep the battery charged. Interesting. But that's why breaking the law is so fun. Exactly. And Roblox. Based Sena dad. Oh, not my dad. My friend's dad. My dad doesn't do fun things like that. I mean, he can change his oil. That's cool. if he remembers. Can't use in Minecraft anymore. Why not? Okay, well, in Roblox, it's not illegal if you don't get caught. Exactly. Okay. Hi, you know. Oh my god, the way that, like, resin has a chokehold on women in their late 20s to mid 30s is insane to me. Insane. First of all, they'll get these resin kits, which, by the way, if you're not, like, trained to handle resin, you can actually get pretty sick, right? Like inhaling fumes and whatnot. So, you know, they get these resin kits, they get fucking high, and they pop out shit like this, immortalizing their piss. And you know what? There's something to be said about, like, memorializing your pregnancy, right? Like, that's sweet. But why the fuck are you saving your piss test? I mean, take a picture of it, throw it out. It's literally piss on a stick. I don't looks like something I would do. Exactly. The only person I expect to immortalize their piss is Abby. Abby Brego, no. I wish I had found something that wasn't an A. But yeah, I don't know. I see these, and then, you know, you can see this big ass stupid bubble too. So it's like it wasn't even done well. It's just so gross. Now, there are things where I think it's, like, Abby is special. Yes. Thanks for the $5. Scorpio. Yeah, so I guess, you know, their baby's gonna be a Scorpio and its name is gonna start with an A? Potentially? I don't know. Shinzo Abe would be proud of Recipe's cake. Oh my god. Leave him out of this. Is that a negative text though? No, there's the little faint blue line. So the 2 times my mom got pregnant with my younger brothers, obviously it's gonna be separate times, right? That's such a Scorpio thing. I know, space racism. Mwah. But, like, The 2 times my mom got pregnant, like, her lines were super faint like this, so I don't know. I think it's just something that can happen. But yeah, she took, like, when it was with my youngest brother, she took like 8 tests, and they were all faint, and so she, like, literally went to work and then just, like, checked herself because she works in the medical field and could do that because she abuses the system, which is slightly based. Background music is a little loud now. Okay, I can turn that down a bit. There we go. Did your mom ever have any kids? Are you dumb? Yes, obviously. Oh, he's trolling. Yes, she has 5. Me, I'm the girl. 2 older brothers, 2 younger. Yep. Why would chat assume I'm pregnant? Children terrify me. Yeah, Abby's never having kids. Fish is not breedable. Sorry. and very much not submissive. But yeah, the resin arts, like, there's certain cases where it makes sense, right? Like, I love seeing people, like, do resin dripped counters with, like, flower inlays. If they're done right, that can look really pretty. Or when people do, like an end table or a dressing table of that sort, or like a nightstand even, where, like, married couples, right, the wife will take her bouquet from her wedding and have it immortalized in resin as, like, a tabletop, and that can look really pretty too. But this, or like when people make like their smoke trays or whatever, and it has, like, just, like, the most stupid shit in it. It's just, like, it's just cringy. It's just cringy. There's no fixing it. You are cringe and you are not free. You're in jail, ma'am. But yeah, no, the chokehold that it has on women in general is kind of insane. I have probably about a dozen members at my church right now growing up, right, who are into resin stuff, and they post their stuff on Facebook. Sometimes they'll tag me in it and be like, Sena, look, and I'm like, nice. That's so cool to see. Why? So also, like, the fact that resin tends to discolor over time and is dirty and tends to have pits over time. It just, like, is not the best way to immortalize things. Like, if you wanted to, I would say my solution to this is to not have the pregnancy test, but instead to have, like, when the babies are born, they, like, give you a hat, right? At least in America, they give you a hat and, like, the baby's medical bracelet. I would say put that in, like, a shadow box, and have it immortalized that way. Like, your first sonogram, right? Your ultrasound pictures. Put your first ultrasound picture, the baby's bracelet, hat, perfect shadow box. That's a great way to immortalize it without having to piss in the resin. Exactly. Hi, John. I just came back. Is she pregnante? Not Abby, but someone. I guess. This is immortalized piss. Am I pregnant? No. No, childbirth is a little scary. I use resin to make custom costume and cosplay parts and props. Yeah, see, that's a way practical. That's much more practical. Plus, you can 3D print with resin, which is also very practical. And, you know, the machine does most of the work. So, yeah. Resin is for those who have taken the time to learn the dangers and then approached it correctly. I've done too much today to do Prego Sena. Don't you dare. Oh my god, please don't. She isn't pregnant yet. What the hell? Hello? Gun. Where's the gun? Just 3D print a baby. Exactly. Resin is expensive AF though. Yeah. Ayo? No Ayo. No Ayo. Also, my name doesn't start with an A, so it starts with an S. take it in. Someone made this. Take a second. Is it a mouse? I think so. Is it a pig? Kind of looks like one. Is it a Dobby the elf? Maybe. Is it a troll? I don't know. What the hell are we looking at? Piggle, my beloved. Piggle is so much cuter than this. What do you mean? What do you mean? Honestly, kind of impressed. Yeah. Piglin. Looks like it melted. Right? Like you can see like almost where they used their thumb or whatever to try and smooth things out. And it just didn't work. I also don't like its balloon neck. Like the little rim makes it look like a balloon. Like it's... I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. But it does kind of look like a balloon. I think it's a lamb? Do you think so? Oh, poor lamb. The eyes are like really off-putting. Everything about it is very off-putting, to be honest. This looks like a boneless pig that isn't dead. Like on LSD. It looks like a sheet that took out its dentures. Oh boy, nightmare fuel. Yeah. How can we fix this? By not trying to resell it. Just trash it. Smash it and then trash it. Like throw it on the ground. Destroy it. You love curse shit? Okay, well I guess I can try to find something that looks like this and mail it to the shithole that is Florida to Abby. But yeah, give it to Abby. Yeah, no kidding. Holy crap. Next time I go to Goodwill, I'll try to look for something like this. I'll just take pictures of it and then take pictures of me destroying it just to spite her. Just to see the reaction. The fuck is that? Exactly. Exactly. Fub with pottery. Oof, that was supposed to say fun with pottery. I'm gonna fix it, sorry. I made this Canva on my phone, so if things are messed up, it's because it's hard to work Canva on your phone. It's very tiny, almost illegible. But yes, don't send that to us. Why not? It looks like the head is sitting on a moon pie. Maybe. The fuck is that? Cut it with a katana. If you smash it, it'll appear in your living room perfectly. Yes, exactly. It's cursed. It's not blurst. It's cursed. Yay! Happy. I love you. Fix it by smashing it with a hammer. Yes. A hammer doctor is needed. Stat. I'd be very happy if you send pictures of cursed shit. Okay. Alright, I'll spam you later. The proper application of high explosives would fix almost all of these. True. But yeah, no, this is... There is a part of me, though, that almost wants to die cast it, or like make it larger, die cast it, and then make it into a mask. Make it into a mask. If it's a sheep, then buy like, you know, a little white suit, a little white fur suit with a hood, and terrorize local children on Halloween as a sheep. Like paint it, right? Put rosy cheeks. Hollow out the eyes the rest of the way, so it's just my eyes staring out after it. Yeah. That would be a good Halloween. Maybe I'll add it to the Sena Halloween costumes. What do we have so far? I think we have a clown and a mummy. So cursed lamb, and we'll say it's for cult of lamb. Fursuit. Yeah, like what? The kigurumis? Right? That's what they're called. Kigurumi? These things. I have one. Kigurumi. Like the onesies. Hold on, I'll show you. Before you get super crazy about it. I have a Rilakuma one. Rilakuma. Kigurumi. Yeah, one of these guys. One of these. Whoa! Okay. Wow, it's like the fastest blip. Hold on. Copy image. Dang it. Let's see. Open image in new tab. There we go. Here it is. Ah! That one. I'm just gonna keep spamming it. Ah! Now you've seen it. Yes, delete. Delete all those. Okay. One of those. But yes. Get that and like white. And then be that with the mask. Cute pajamas. Yeah, I have one of those. So yeah, that's what I meant by fursuit. It's called a kigurumi. It's just like a Japanese onesie pajama. So and it was Rilakuma. Yeah. But yeah, just get that in like full white, because they have ones where you can do just ears without the face, right? And it can be like that, and then, or you can get one that's just like the full onesie, I guess, in white, or like a fuzzy white, and then do that. Okay, glad you're not afraid now. I would never have the money to be one. Gosh, they have to be freaking loaded. Have you seen how much that shit costs? Plus all their commissions that they get for their like OCs. Yeah, no, I'm all set. I don't mind profiting off them for like art, but I will never be one, so yeah, no, I'm all set. I'm all set. Okay, the next one. We have my papa's shoes. Not to mention the fans and other mechanics inside those fur shoes. Yeah, no kidding. Real? I don't know, maybe. It's this alcoholic flip-flops. When I saw it, I was like, I'm just gonna say it's Justin's shoes. And he's not here today, which makes it even funnier for me. To dunk on him. To teabag him. No, I'm kidding. But yeah. For those of you who don't know, the papa who helped make the chibi Sena, he's a bit of a alky, so this fits. Those seems very uncomfortable, right? And if you look, okay, in the back, there's like more. There's like a pair clearly with like popcorn. But yeah, somebody took flip-flops and was just like, what if I made it my special interest? And my special interest is booze. Yeah, no. My fix to this would be to not to just leave them alone. When you buy a pair of shoes, don't doctor them with stuff like that. Like, you could put like, if you want to put bling, you could put like your first initial like on here, like in a bling letter or whatever, right? But like, they're foam flip-flops. They're foam flip-flops that they're clearly trying to sell for $16.99. They're foam flip-flops. They don't need anything. They're foam fucking flip-flops. They're just meant to be throwaway shoes to begin with. Gives me wine mom. Literally. Yeah, Justin's my wine mom. But yeah, tiny skulls. You can see the skull lines. Is it? Oh yeah, you're right. I thought it was maybe popcorn, but yeah, there's teeth right there. See, but that's weird too, because you could have just done two on the side and then across, right? Like if you're trying to do that whole like Ed Hardy look, you could have done a big like blingy cross right there and then two skulls on one side. So, I don't know. And $16.99. So, vodka with lemon rocks. Also Jen. But yeah. I don't I don't understand it. I don't understand the intent. And the fact that like they clearly sliced some of these olives to fit, but they're like shitty sliced because there's like rough edges on all of it. So I imagine like trying to put that on your feet, if it rubs just wrong, it's scraping your poor little toesies. It's like, ugh, ouch, no. But also like, I just don't understand how that like doesn't look weird on a foot. You know what I mean? Like I imagine that looks pretty fucking weird. It probably doesn't even look like olives from far away. It probably just looks like, oh, this person has green boils on their feet. Like I don't know. It's grody. I'm not a fan. But I thought, you know, if I have to see it, so does chat. Deadbeat flip-flops. No kidding. Alright. You know me. I'm a gun enthusiast. But this is a step too far. If I followed that logic, I would be banned from the Sena Accord. Wow. Celis. You get into too much. Sena, what is your opinion on shotgun door traps? I don't think they are that effective. But yeah, look how long the barrel is. It's meant to be a railing, but it looks silly, right? Like, and it also just seems like a shitty use for a gun, especially if it's like a working gun. You know what I mean? Like, why would you put something that's still in commission as decoration? That just seems so stupid. I hate anybody who uses guns that are like still workable as like fucking decoration. It's like, no. Also, just like, I'm trying to figure out these stairs, right? Because they kind of look like stained concrete, but they might also be carpet, but like then the metal edge and then the painted brick, and it's like, is this in a public building? It's in the inner A building. Imagine. But yeah, I feel like the solution here is to just solder off the end here, cut off this part, and just let it be a nice metal railing. It just looks too stupid. Least illegal gun in Texas. It would work in a wildest saloon. Yeah, potentially. It could be like gimmicky, you know what I mean? But you know what? All things considered, I could see this being a Cracker Barrel decoration, and therefore it's not valid. Fun gun store basement, maybe? Maybe. Who says it still works? I said if it still works. If it still works. There was like a caveat there. Dingleberry. I'm gonna use a high point as a door stopper. Absolutely not. Why would you do that? Exactly. Could be a broken or rusted. Yeah, I mean it could be, but still, I don't know. At that point, it's like lost its value, right? Why does it need to be immortalized on your wall? Also, like, I just imagine that like a kid goes to grab that and their finger gets caught somewhere because kids are stupid and they do those things. They get themselves in trouble because they're stupid. Then it becomes a liability issue. Also, like, any child coming across this and you get the wrong Karen, yeah, good fucking luck. Colonel Mustard in the basement with the banister. Or something, yeah. There was this case where this elderly couple kept their valuable belongings in a spare house they owned, but kept breaking in and stealing their stuff, so the husband made a shotgun trap. Fair. That's fair, at least. They shot a burglar in the leg, and the burglar wound up suing the couple. Yeah, that happens. And if it's not you firing it, they can find a loophole. That's why in most home invasions, if you're going to be armed, unfortunately, you should be aiming to kill. Because it can always come back and they can sue you, and then somehow you end up paying their medical bills even though they broke into your house and were potentially causing you a real threat. Yeah. America. Yeah. Gotta get good at those headshots. Haha. Okay. I hate this. Rather be sued by the family than the perp. Yeah. Same. Shoot, shovel up. Shoot, shovel, shut up. Remember, they can't sue if they're dead. That don't look comfy. Literally. Okay, so there is a way you could potentially still have like a taxidermy chair like this. And you know what? I am a like pro using parts, right? Like making sure you're using up what you've put down, right? Also, this is clearly on wheels. But anyway, first of all, I would make the legs probably the same, right? And then I would keep just this arm part, and then I would get rid of the fur cushion because it just kind of looks tacky, and I would just have it be like a nice squared velvet with a velvet back. I think it would just look really tasteful then, if it was the right color, especially with this nice like yellowy amber color. It could be really nice with like an emerald green cushion, and then the back being cushioned would be an absolute fit. So I feel like, you know, it could be rescued, or you could at least take some of the parts off of this and make something better from it. But otherwise it's just like, that chair is awful. Yeah, otherwise it's just like, it's just tasteless. It's just tasteless. I mean, if you're gonna take a deer pelt, might as well just taxidermy it. Also, like, it's clearly a fawn, so it's like, you know, it's like the gray zone where it's just like, you probably shouldn't kill a fawn. It's a baby. Unless, of course, you have it on a farm, I guess. I don't know. People do farm deer, like elk and whatnot, but I don't know. I just don't see a point. And I feel like if it's gonna be the fur, it should just be a more comfortable pelt. And then you also run the risk of like cleaning pelts and like oil contamination. Like if it gets touched too much, then it's like nasty, right? So it's just like, just not. But I think it's just like one of those situations of like, we did it because we could, just to be extra. Also kind of looks like the chair in Beauty and the Beast that Gaston sits on, and the like tavern there. It's very similar. So 100%, yeah, it's tasteless. Yeah, I think it's tasteless. Yeah, I think I'm a very big fan of taxidermy as decor, but I think there is a way to go about it tastefully. Me personally, I like to use like pelts as like on end tables, right? Just like a small pelt here, small pelt there, and you know, kind of like that. I think if I was gonna have antlers, it would probably just be a European mount, just the one, mounted somewhere nice, like on an entryway, and it would have to be a pretty large size buck to make it worth my while. To gotta have at least 10 points. But yeah, it's easy to overdo it. It is. My grandfather he's got a lot of pelts and stuff, but he's always done it very tastefully. His two like full pelts are in the garage because my Nana's like, yeah, no, you're not bringing that in here. And you know what? She's kind of based for that, because the way he's been like kind of manhandled into doing things that look nice makes his house look very nice. So I hate the son of a gun, but they got a nice house. I definitely try to emulate that. They have like a lot of good mix of like dark and light colors to where it just feels kind of like the whole house feels like a nice cozy den. You know, like if you have a house, a larger house, and they have like a den and it feels nice and cozy, that's their whole house. It just feels like you've walked into a lodge, but it's all very tasteful. They don't have full heads or like full bodies. And then he's like huge into dragons, so like it's all kind of fantastical in a way as well. She's like, my Nana's huge into bunnies, and then my papa's huge into dragons, and so there's like some fantasy thrown in as like a little razzle dazzle. So yeah, and he's like also this like a figurine collector. Like he collects all kinds of cool stuff. So like, but they don't have like a menagerie, right? They don't have like a cabinet filled with a bunch of useless shit that like ends up dusty and nasty. Like everything has its place, everything has its purpose, and it's all done very well. And that's what I'd like to emulate, right? And I look at this chair and I'm like, yeah, that's how far it could go if my papa had full say. And yeah. Dear Sena? No. White spots mean baby deer. Exactly. The dragon and the bunny, essentially. It's kind of funny because he is like really mean. He's like an ex-cop, so he's really mean. And then my Nana is just, she's small. She's just so fucking small. I wouldn't say she's as sweet as a bunny. I think she's like one of those bunnies that bite. Like she's feisty. She's like small and angry. But yeah, my Nana is like what is she, like 5 foot? Anytime I make short jokes, she gets like really angsty, and then like one time she threatened to tase me and like buzzed her taser at me, and I was like, girl, I was just saying you're small, what the fuck. So yeah, she's a little spicy, she's a little picey. Hey, she's fucking crazy. She's single? Nah. She's wifed up, and she's fucking psycho, so no. She's pretty, though. She still looks like she's in her 40s, even though she's in her 60s. That's like most of the people in my family, though. All the females look young. Like, my mom looks like she could be my older sister, not my mom. And I still look like I'm... Apparently, according to the DMV lady, I still look like I'm 16. Your license picture hasn't changed except for the length of your hair. I'm like... Shut the fuck up! Tell me I look old! I'm fighting for this shit! Tiny? Nah. Nope, my mom's tall, so I'm tall. She got it from her real father. The one whom we shall not name. But yeah. Sena hot confirmed. Shut the fuck up. Anyway. I'm 4'7" and 28. I feel you. Oh my gosh, Rachel! That's so cute! That's so cute! Oh my gosh, he's pocket. I'm putting you in my pocket. 5'8" isn't tall. Yes, it is. It's pretty. It's above average. I'm 5'8". That's not the tallest, but that's tall. I mean, it's hard to find. It's hard to find any guy taller than me. But yeah, for a woman it is. Yeah, for a girl that's tall. Yeah, but Rachel, you're pretty short for a girl too. If you're really 4'7", unless you meant to put 5'7". 4'7" is very small. Is part of me, I don't know if like that's rude, but like is it entering like the territory of like legal dwarfism at that point? I don't remember what the cutoff is. If that's the case and you don't feel like working, you could always apply for disability. Milk the system. Okay. Beg pardon, I'm 6 foot. Alright. 5'8" is decently tall for a woman. Yeah. I'm 5'7", so I'm short for a guy. Aw, short kings. Okay, here we go. Sorry, a woman is only tall if she's above 6 foot. Yeah. What the hell am I looking at? Why did you need to put a back? You could see they had the fronts. Why didn't they stop there? Why didn't they stop there? Do you live in Smurfville? Justin, aren't you short? Pretty sure. Oh no, why? Yep. I'm 6'3", so slightly taller than average. I don't know. I feel like when guys get taller, sometimes their faces elongate and they look a little lanky. So it all depends. It all depends. I'm a face type of person. I look at faces first, so I really don't care about the body. The body's like a blob, you know? It doesn't exist. What does your face look like? Can I look you in the eyes and not hurl? Yeah. Anatomically correct. I can't. This is so gross. This is jail. Why? Why do you need to make booty holes? Why? I didn't need to think about that shit. But because I had to see it, so do you. If I have to suffer for the research of this video, so do you. Sena wants to cut people's faces off and put them on her mantle. No! Also, pokey butts. Why? Exactly. Jail. Whoever made this, I hope they roast a little bit for this one. My mom robbed my height from me. Dad is 6'3". Average height in the U.S. Army is 5'8". Average American woman is 5'4" and man is 5'9". These seem somewhat low. That does seem low. Imagine dating women shorter than 6 foot who can't deadlift 400 pounds without a Chad jaw. Wow! They're not even real women at that point. Can't even bear a child. You said smash to half of these, Sena. I was drunk and I was trying to be logical of what they would look like as human beings. Okay? And I gave that descriptor at the very beginning. I know you guys like to be memes, but I was very clear and concise. Oh, brother. But yeah, no. I'm not looking at any of these and being like, Yeah. I'm just like, why? Jail. Okay, when people fuck up their stuffies, why? I just want to talk. First of all, I know these peeps are expensive. They're like $27 plus. Okay, that's expensive for a stuffed animal. That's why I don't buy Build-A-Bear that much, because it's too expensive. It's pricey, and I'm poor. Look at this. Why would they do that? Why would they put Daddy on his chest? Why? What did he do? Poor peeps, literally. Klefki, I said pass. I said pass, you bitch. Those are someone's tattoos somewhere. Excuse me. I think it was supposed to be like actual little peeps, like the dead rappers. I think so. Thank you. Let me see. I'm gonna double check. Little peep. Yeah. Excuse me. It's supposed to be little peeps. I think that was like the whole like gimmick, but it just seems so stupid. And for what? Like, R.I.P. But the man is dead. Like, it's not like he could look at this and be like, "Wow, thanks." No, he's gone forever. Like, what the fuck? Once again, people immortalizing the wrong things by ruining other things. This could have ended up in a thrift shop and I could have finally afforded it, but they ruined it and I'll never buy something like this. Also, how do you not cringe? You know, after like a year or two, how do you not look at that and go, wow, that was a little cringe when I did that. That was a little cringe. That was a little silly. And now it's just there and you can't get rid of it because like, how are you gonna donate a pink bunny that has a fucking centipede on it? How? You're not. Fucking idiot. You're stupid. You're stupid. Some women never grow up. I guess. You lingered. I lingered. I was just like curious. I'm allowed to be curious. Pip IRL. Absolutely not. A reason why I don't get a tattoo is I worked at an old person home and saw tattoos. Or the forehead is gay baby, not gonna lie. Okay. This is a DIY dinosaur hamster cage. Apparently it's like somewhere in New York City just sitting outside. Like your backyard hamster. It's now an outside pet. The dino is go. It's cool, but it's still a little cursed. And I can imagine like, I don't know, hamsters seem to be able to break out of pretty much anything. I just feel like this is just a breakout waiting to happen. As art, it's pretty cool. I agree. As if it's meant to be purely sculptural, then it's like, it's fun enough. But I don't think it is, because there's like actual like stuff at the bottom, like bedding and whatnot. So, coated with 5 sauce, oh god. Yo, that looks sick. It's resourceful. Yeah, I just imagine, like, I wonder how it was put together. You know? Hey, Dino, in 65 million years, we will put a small rodent into a smaller version of you made out of you. Yes. Your food will forever live within you. Resourceful. Oh. It's pretty cool. It's cute. Yeah, they chew plastic. Yeah. I thought as much. So, like, imagine, like, these bars that look really thin. Like, I don't know. They're escape artists. That's why I would never own one. They're cute enough, but they also kind of bite. And I don't like animals that bite. I need to have complete dominion over you. You will not bite me or I'll shoot you. Oh. But no, I don't know. Sena. Have you heard of vtuber? A dude built underwater hamster habitat. Really? Let me look up a picture. vtuber. Hampshire. Images. Oh, that's different. I was expecting it to be a little more elaborate than just like a tank under some murky water. I was also like kind of hoping there would be fish, but it doesn't look like there is in any of the pictures. I think that would be cooler if there was like fish too. The water's really murky though. Like, really murky. Interesting. Hamtaro. But yeah. You put the door in the mouth to trigger evolutionary fear of being eaten in the hamsters. Ham tour is wild. Meadow Curb made a video on it. Like Rapture, but hamster. Okay, Hampshire. Okay. Building it was the easy part. The hard part was teaching the hamsters to use scuba gear. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. That's a little different. It's cool. Here, I'll pull it up. There it is for like half a sec. For whatever reason, when I pull stuff into OBS, sometimes it stays, sometimes it doesn't. Like, if I saved it to my desktop, it would stay, but I'm not doing that, so. Oh, like Bioshock Rapture. I hope she's alive. I want a person-sized version. Oh my god. Oh god. He made... Excuse me. He made hamster submarines to transport the hamsters around, too. Really? I'm gonna have to, like, watch stuff on this later, then. That sounds kind of fun. Sounds kind of fun. What people get into on the internet. That shit is always fun. I like finding this stuff. Good shout. Now I see this ghetto type shit pretty often. Trying to make a shower head out of literally anything but buying a shower head. Shower heads are pretty inexpensive, by the way. So when I lived in the dorms, this happened a lot when people had their own suites with their own, like, bathrooms. They would do shit like this in the apartments as well. I was always, like, very confused because it's like, you could just Amazon that shit. And then have, like, even, like, a high-pressured filtered one for relatively cheap. But it's like, anything to seem, I don't know, like, it's just fucking weird. And this is just, like, one example. There's, like, so many. Like, they're just a dime a dozen. Good shower heads are like $5 at Walmart. Exactly. Some of the ones that have like more high, you know, good things to it. Like, what is it? Shit. High quality, there we go. Are like $25. Like, it's not that hard. Do not slander this. He's a hero for making this. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. But that's $5 less money to spend on beer. Exactly. Maybe at like a campsite or something? Maybe. I don't know. Brazil heated shower head wind? Oh my god. I'm too tall for the shower that is in my apartment, so I had to buy a special one that angles up. Or you can always buy the one that has the hose attachment, and then you can just, like, when you need to get your hair or whatever, you can just lift it above you. Like, anytime I've moved into a different space, even when I moved back home for a little bit, I bought a new shower head because I'm persnickety like that. But I also just like having the hose because then I can, like, literally just cry in the shower and hold the hose. So I can be depressed in the shower. Oh god, I'm exposing myself. But yeah. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. This is just, I don't know. Sena woman uses that hose for what? Wait. Oh. Is that real? People really do? Oh, that's a mental image. Oh god. Are you okay? I'm fine. Oh no, a trauma dumping stream. No way. Pulsing shower head? For like your back or for other stuff? People really use those? What the fuck? Why? What? Hey, Sena. Try taking a shower in complete darkness. It helps. I get worried. Like, what if a bug shows up randomly or a spider? Like, I don't know. I get nervous. That kind of stuff scares me, actually. Yes, the back. Okay. Oh my god. Stop, please. I don't. But why? It's just a shower. Like, you get in there. Look, for me, it's either I go in there for a long time because I'm sad, or I just go in and I am the type of person who I can take a shower in like 10 minutes or less. Like, I'm going in to get clean. Like, what else? If you wanted to like soak forever, that's what a bath is for. And you should probably wash beforehand just so you're not sitting in your own filth. That's gross. Oh, so that's why women like showers. Is it? Oh my god. But like, it's the shower. It's for being clean. Not being... Alright, we're gonna move on. Oh my god. Okay, I heard trying to eat an orange while showering is supposed to help improve your mood. Have you guys ever eaten in the shower? I don't know. Effing mint. Sena, who have you known who actually uses that setting for anything than other setting won't do? I don't know. Anyways, tiling gone wrong. Sena, you eat in the shower? I don't. Do people? Shower beers? I've drinking water in the shower. Like, if I'm taking a really hot shower and I know it'll like be so hot that like I'll pass out, I'll bring some cold water to make sure I don't pass out. No, I usually shower in the morning so I don't think about food. Are you guys night showers or day showers? I don't know. I'm hit or miss. Like, sometimes I shower at night. I don't like showering at night though, cause like I don't like having my hair wet when I go to sleep, and I don't really like using a hair dryer cause like it's kind of like damaging for your hair or whatever. So I like to let my hair air dry usually. So I don't know. Pippa does. She eats beef jerky and Skittles in the shower. God, my mom is so unwell. She's so unwell. Why would she do that? How is she eating beef jerky with no teeth? I like wasting water and doing both. Eating in the shower and then... Or... Wait, I don't know. Both. I usually take shower. Oh, wait. Of like day and night. I don't like to do both times. My mom, because she's in the medical field and she's like kind of a neat freak about that sort of stuff, even though her house is a mess. She takes a shower twice a day usually. But she's also like a sweaty lady. She gets sweaty. I'm not the sweatiest. Especially if I'm not anxious, which, yeah. Hi, Flamingo. Yes, hi, Kitty. Kitty Mara. She said it soaks into the jerky and makes it leathery. She's using her own bath water as seasoning for her beef jerky? Okay, so this kind of stuff happens... Focus! This kind of stuff happens all the time, right? Where someone will retile. Which, by the way, this is like a stainless steel sink. There's no reason to tile it. But I digress. People will go and retile things, and, you know, when they have no experience and they're doing like those home renos, this is the type of shit that comes out of it. This is cursed. It looks so fucking dirty. Just like so nasty. This is just fucking gross. You can even see the backsplash was thrown into, where like the caulk got super all over the place, like the grout, right? And it's just like spilling everywhere. It's just so fucking gross. So gross. Probably dropped the property value by like 5K. It could, yeah. And then when you get those inspectors that come in, yeah, this makes me sad. Yeah, that kind of stuff comes all the time. Comes up all the time. Anytime someone does a reno, right, people will come in with the inspectors before they purchase, and they never pass inspection. Also, like, low-key, I kind of want to like get trained for that and become like an inspector. I would like to do that. It just seems really fun. I love watching like videos on it, like seeing the things. Like, they'll take like those temperature gauge sensors and find where leaks are. And like this one guy, he went up to the attic of a house, and he found that the vent to the dryer went up through the roof and through the attic, and there was a thick layer. Bear is now forklift certified. There's a thick layer of lint everywhere. Like, just horrific. I would like to be an inspector. Yeah. Say cool whip with the H. Whip. Maybe it was a practice sink. It doesn't look like practice. Also, just like it looks so fucking dirty, but this type of stuff does happen pretty often. Lint home, yeah. Usually our brickwork is out. There's plenty of good British ones. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. And, you know, the materials, even in the US, there's like different types of places, right? Because like out west, southwest, a lot of the stuff is stucco. And then on the east coast, a lot of the stuff is like vinyl, right? Like vinyl siding. So it's just like anything can go wrong. Anything can be wrong. The stucco is a lot easier to kind of repair yourself, right? But the vinyl, like when you try to do siding and you don't cut things right, and then like it has like 6 different layers of vinyl, but it's all supposed to be one flush layer. Yeah. If it's stucco, just get it unstucco. But yeah. So, there's this. Now we're gonna look at... I'm so guilty of this shit. If you've been in the Cinecord for any amount of time, and one of like the cooking channels, I posted a frog cake I made. And it was meant to be similar to silly, but it still didn't turn out how I wanted. But I've never made anything that's looked this bad. So this on the left is what it was supposed to look like. Which is still not the best. And this is what it looks like. This was the... Okay, rat. Crack sheep. Hi, rat. Yeah. Cake icing is hard. I would say it's an actual talent. It takes like some actual like understanding. But like that's why you start learning how to do like just normal icing before you try to accomplish whatever this is. Could you imagine you ordered a sheep cake? Like, I want a lamb. Mama, I want a lamb cake for my birthday. And she brings this out in front of all your friends. What are you doing? Do you scream, or do you just like have a shit-eating grin like, thanks, Mom? Like, oh my god. And you think this one's bad. Here's this one, the infamous one, the hedgehog cake. This is what it was supposed to look like, by the way. This is what it was supposed to look like. I don't even know how they went from this to this. I don't know how. Why does it have dentures? Literally, why add teeth? Why did they add teeth? I have to know. Why did they put in silly teeth? Like, why? Why? I like to think there's like a silver lining, right? It says that maybe they at least taste good, but probably not. Probably not. Oh my gosh, no, this is like super cursed. Super cursed. And this one's pretty infamous for like cake decorating cursed fails, right? This was just... I can't imagine that showing up on the table and not screaming as a kid. Like, you're a little kid. You love hedgehogs. Your mom makes you this. You can't even fake being grateful like you could with the last one. You have to scream. It's just scary. It's absolutely terrifying. It was already horrifying. Why not take it a step further? Why take it a step further? That's what we're trying to figure out. So I think the fix to this would be to take out all the decorations and just re-ice it, remove the weird lumpy head, and that's the fix. Oh my god. It has Granny's dentures. It looks like those silly teeth you would get at like a Dollar Tree or whatever. You know, like those gag gifts, and you would just put it in and be like, oh, I got silly teeth. It's like one of those. I stepped out at an odd time. Yeah, I guess so. Welcome back. Teeth. I saw a sandwich place with a sign saying most creative sandwiches. I have never bought a sandwich from there. People should not be getting creative with my food. Listen, you gotta get creative. Green's not a creative color. Oh. Demon cake. Yeah, this is like an underworld hedgehog. So cursed. The teeth remind me of the hide the pain herald. Actually, it works. Does it? Don't let Abby cook for me. I don't know. I think Abby can cook, right? Biblically accurate Sonic. No. Lucifer the Hedgehog. Okay. No. No. Okay. No. I trust Abby cooking. I do too, actually. I think. Okay. I'll let it sink in. What's wrong with this door? That's my OC. Stop stealing. Oh my god, magic. Oh. A new build. Yeah, new builds do have this a lot because it's like a lot of it's prefab and then like rushed because, you know, a lot of new builds are very rushed. But do you see any issues with this? You can't simply pull your door shut. You have to constantly have the handle pulled all the way up or down, whichever way it goes, and then shut it. They put it on backwards. Thank God I don't do residential. Yeah, they put it on backwards. They did. The handle's on. It should be facing this way instead of inward. Now this one. You'll never shit in peace in this house. You'll never shit in peace in this house. Powerful. Yes. Obviously the fixes are pretty obvious. Obviously you would just like move the toilet and close the door. If it bumps into the toilet, that's like okay, I guess. Or you could have it be a hurricane door and open outward. Like, that's not the worst thing in the world, but toilets should not be by the door. Yeah, I agree. They should be, like, by the wall. Like, the opposite wall from the door. I think that that's usually, like, the best spot. And if it has, like, a bath or anything, if the bath doesn't go all the way to the wall or the shower or whatever, it should go tucked beside that. Or even in a separate room. That's fine, too. Like my parents' master bathroom. It's in a separate room where you can close the door. So that way, when you're getting clean or you're brushing your teeth, you don't have to smell shit. But yeah. The hinges are definitely the easier of the two to redo. I agree. Yeah, you could just take the hinges off, pull the door, and then completely redo it. Yeah, I agree. Because moving the toilet wouldn't be as easy. And it wouldn't be as easy to do yourself. Master bedrooms imply there are also Whoa! No, they're just the master of the house and we're all their peons, their children. Oh my gosh. Hinge seems exposed, so might be able to remove the pin. Yeah, it's exposed. Most of the time, especially in newer builds, hinges are always exposed. But yeah. On to the next. I want you to get the full picture. So, this is the top. That's the tank. With the piping. I assume this isn't like just not the US. There's a chair and the seat. The lid's there. The toilet's there. Why they needed to separate it all out, I don't quite know. That's a squatter, you think so? Maybe that's the point of it. Watch out for the splash. Yeah, no shit. I don't I mean, I guess they sit down to piss in this house. I don't know. This looks like a contraption, like, I just don't imagine a woman doing this contraption, so I assume a man did it. So I just don't get it. Because guys pee when they're standing up, right? So it's just like, you know, the splashback, you're in the splash zone now. Just put paper in the water first. I don't know, I don't got a dong, so I don't gotta worry about it, but it's just a more challenging target, I guess. You guys are just playing fucking rock, paper, scissors over the toilet bowl. Jesus. Oh my god. Maybe they just had no hinge to attach the lid, so they just put a chair in instead. This seems like way, way, way more work than just buying a hinge for the seat. P sitting down at home, P standing up everywhere else. You're different, Tweedo. You're different. Home of challenge pissing. Oh my god. Worse is when, whoa! When the what? But like, ew, what? Why? How? What? What the fuck? I don't want to know. You know what? No, I take it back. No, how? I don't want to know. Big Bill Hells? What the hell? What the fuck? Oh my god, shut up! No! Why? Sena, what do targets have to do with rock, paper, scissors? I don't know. It's what I thought of first, and that's what came out. There was no filter for that one, sorry. Rock, paper, scissors is your way to a target. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Oh god. Okay. Next one involves pooping on hard mode. Yeah, because, like, imagine the dunk on that one. Jesus. But I imagine maybe it wouldn't be as bad as splashback because you're high enough up, potentially. Maybe this person takes really heavy shits, right? And they were like, I'm tired of the splashback. Splashback, hate. And they were like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Or maybe it's like an elderly couple, right? And they just can't get that low anymore. And you know, he's on a catheter anyways. Phil's on a catheter anyways. It doesn't matter. All he needs is to shit. So Eleanor and Phil put a chair on. And it's the most comfortable thing for them. The heavier the dump, the higher the splash. Yeah, I don't know. Jesus. Okay. Next. I didn't need to make a whole scenario, but I did. Does the door close at least? I assume the door is at the front of this room. I assume it's a separate room. But yeah. This is someone's Facebook post, right? Or Instagram, I guess. But yeah, look. Like, how and why? Space saving, nice. Oh my god, I hate people. There's barely enough room, like, say something goes wrong in the tank and you have to take off the lid. There's barely enough room for you to get in there and fix it. I imagine then that with this behind, that, like, even the piping might be behind as well. So, like, if something happens, you can't, like, switch it off. So how? Life hack, not even. Just break the wall some more. Barely enough is enough. Deeper toilet? I don't know. Sena, I caught that yawn. Yeah, I'd just be tired, I'm sorry. But you pay someone else to fix it. Yeah, see, this is the thing with these home renos, though, is that you end up costing yourself more when you aren't, like, taking the time to really learn what you're doing, right? So it's like, it's like this big self-defeating thing, right? Like, it's just like, you go to fix something or make something in the way that you wanted it to be made, you make it worse, and then you have to hire someone out to come and not only repair what you've done, but then do what you wanted to do. And that always ends up costing more in the long run. There's just no point. If you don't know how to do something, it's okay to hire out, you know? And then if you're worried about it, hire someone local. Then you're paying someone locally and helping towards their business. And that's not a bad thing at all. That's actually a really good thing. I mean, that's why people are contractors. You know, if you're worried about like having to be big company, then hire out to someone small. A lot of times these people have better rates anyways, and they're usually more skilled. So it's just like, I don't know. It's just sad. It's just sad to see when people like take things in their own hands, and then like they do this hack job shit, and they go, good enough. It's like, no, it's not, and you know it's not, and you know that if anyone were to come over to your house, they'd be hardcore judging. So it's like, for what reason? You wasted a bunch of money to cut a hole in your wall because you wanted to paint it blue and have more space. You're fucking dumb. You're fucking dumb. And you know where they live if they screw up. Literally. There are toilets with different located tanks. Yeah, that too. Just pay Jose outside of Home Depot. Jesus. You know what? But you know what? Jose outside of Home Depot probably would do a better job than this. I also see this all the time in renos, where they run out of crown molding or they didn't cut something right, and now they have to use like, what is this, a fucking banister and a crown molding and a banister and another banister. This happens all the time when you have these awkward like angles, like pillars in the house. Yeah, shitty. What even is this? I don't see the problem. Shut the fuck up. How? Rest in peace, Pinky Toe. Literally. It juts out so bad. And if you had something that was flush to this corner, it wouldn't be jutting out anymore. Can they not cut 45-degree angles? I guess not. Close enough. Scuffed realtor. Literally. Banisters are expensive. Exactly. They literally just like are wasting fucking wood. They're like, oh, it's the same color. This is lived in. Someone's been living like this. Some bitch has been really living like this. Bitch, you live like this? Yeah, they do. They do, and they're proud of it. The whole house pot looks at their house and be like, hey, y'all, come right in. Watch your step. Now, Miss Daisy, don't you worry about that, but you watch your step around that corner there, all right? People get stuck. They get caught up all the time. All the time. Yes, Miss Daisy. Like, what the hell? Stupid. I also really hate, like, crown molding that goes this high anyways. I'm not the biggest fan of, like, of molding in general, because, like, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's, like, hit or miss for me. But, like, this is just shitty. Like, even in my apartment complex, right? Like, here in my townhome, I have, like, the floorboarding, and it's, like, this shitty, it's just shitty. I'll have to take a picture of it sometime. It is just shit. It's like plastic that's been pasted to the wall, not even like real stuff. It's so gross. Every time I look at it, like I'm just like, ugh. That's why I have things all lined across the walls, because like I do not want to see that shit. It is ugly. It's fugly. And, you know, it's just like a big company cutting corners as per usual. So yeah, it's just excessive. Yeah, so like I guess this is what, like, when people don't know what the fuck they're doing and corpos have in common is just cutting corners and being shitty. At least this is someone, you know, someone has to live with this, you know, and they make the choice to live with it. With, like, the corpo shit, it's like, you have no choice. I have high Victorian ceilings, and I have original crown molding, and I'm sure it's really pretty, too. I bet it is. The corner is the one thing they didn't cut. Literally. Also, hideous wall color. Agreed. I couldn't agree more. I grew up with all white walls. When my parents had a new build for their house growing up, because it was like the late 90s, early 2000s, you know, credit was kind of like new. Newer, right? And so like they just like maxed out their credit, bought a new build. No one's ever lived in that house but them, and they didn't paint the walls until I was in high school. Like, us kids, we had our painted rooms. My parents' rooms were never painted because they could never agree on a color, and then the rest of the walls in the house weren't painted. And they have, like, vaulted ceilings, like, high ceilings. I remember a couple years in a row, they, like, had a 13-foot tree in there, and it didn't even come close to the ceiling, so I don't know. But the shit is, like, and, like, none of it stood the test of time, by the way. Like, just, like, some of the fixtures, all of it was, like, you know, what is it, like, entry-level grade. Everything was just kind of gross. And That's the worst part. This is more expensive. Yeah, this is more expensive. So, anyways, when they finally did choose a color for one of the, like, accent walls in the living room, they chose, like, a brick red, and it was horrendous. And then they painted the kitchen to be kind of like Tuscan style, but they chose, like, the worst, like, greens and yellows. So it took, like, another 5 years for them to, like, finally make up their minds and fix that blunder and then paint the rest of the house. And there's just, yeah, red on a wall. Yeah, it just didn't work. Like, it can work. And then, of course, like, because it costs extra to have the smooth wall, they had, like, the textured walls. So, like, painting that was, like, and it didn't have any finish to it. It was, like, dry wall. So when you went to paint it, it soaked up paint. Even if it was, like, if you did, like a primer, it just soaked up paint. Oh, it was a bitch to paint. So, what is this atrocity? Exactly. But yeah. And then, this is a fan. It's really pixelated, I apologize. This is a fan. They clearly tried to run it. And a fan installation is not that hard. Usually you can do that by yourself, but how? How do people manage? How do people manage? It's just so stupid. Sometimes I don't believe that this one is real. It might not be, but people do install fans pretty shittily, pretty often. Sometimes they'll install one and it'll be hanging weird and like almost lopsided with the wires hanging out of the ceiling still and won't be mounted right. Like, just the amount of like blunders people can do on their own is pretty impressive, but also just like, how? Just how? And why? The blades will eventually trim themselves down. Yeah, I guess it's like a filer. Follow the instruction manual. You could just cut the blades down, no? You could potentially, right? Marie, you could. Like, especially if you make sure it's still curved, right? Because it could affect, like, the aerodynamic, right? But you could potentially cut it down. Or you could just find one with the blades that are shorter, or, you know, find a better spot for your ceiling fan. Any of those things. I mean, Animal Crossing allows you to put, like, ceiling fans in, right, on your builds. Even Animal Crossing won't let you do this shit. This is crazy. This is stupid. You're dumb. You should feel bad. The fan probably is supported in the ceiling too. It fell in a few months probably on someone. Actually, how long do you have to leave it running for to bore into the wall like that? Is it just very strong? Maybe. Pleated lamps. Yeah, so like on the left it looks, you know, not my style, but it looks alright. But with the lamps on. And when it's not done properly. It looks like flesh. Yes. Looks like flesh. Skin lamp? Skin lamp, anyone? No leather skin lamp? Skin lamp? From the Ed Gein collection, exactly. Skin lamp, skin lamp, skin lamp, skin lamp, skin lamp, skin lamp. Toasty. It smells like roasted pig in here. It's just a skin lamp. Oh, brother. Lamp beyond my comprehension, right? I'm not the biggest fan of, like, super fabric lamps. I feel like if you're gonna have the fabric, it should be, like, one of those old-style looking ones with, like, the tufts at the bottom. Like, that's classy. Sometimes. But, like, it's just... And, like, with the extra stitching underneath just makes it look like veins, almost. It's just a... the cliff, no. Oh yeah, I love skin made with real skin. Buffalo Bill's interior decorator art. Yeah, I guess so. Like, it's supposed to be this white, clean look. And it's just a skin lamp. It's alive. It looks like it got burnt. A little bit. From the makers of the arm fan, we are happy to introduce the skin lamp. So yeah, I would count this as a fail. I feel like so many things have to like be changed, right? Like it has to be a stark white, the light has to be LED. Like it's just too much can go wrong. Too much can go wrong. Like if someone shined a flashlight on their whoa, Java. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. Again, custom design. You could fix it. Just call it in a rabbi. Stop! No! A bat wing. Yeah, but accurate. Shut up! Ew! Man, you're gross. I'm gonna try that. What? What? Why are boys so... Boys! Ew, stop! African goggles, shut up. I'm changing it. All of this in mind. Reno with caution. They used asphalt shingles on the kitchen floor, and that is their linoleum kitchen tiling on the top. I'm dead. You will be. There's no female equivalent. Girls are too soft and smooth. I'm sorry, what? No dead Java. Chat tribe need wholesome Froggo. What he posted was not wholesome. Greg, I'm gonna need you to wake up and see what kind of degeneracy. Oh no, the music stopped. Give me a sec. Yes, I'm still listening. Thank you. Looks like a poorly textured video game house, right? A little bit. So like, this just like goes to show just how bad Renaults can get. I would say some of the is like the biggest DIY fails, right? Where it's just like, dang, chat reflects the streamer. Well, then why is my chat not all female? I'll wait. Yeah, okay. Cruelty Squad House. What's a shingle? I'm English second language. A shingle is like the tiling you put on a roof. Sir, you're a bro too? Shut up. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I have the womb. I mean, I dress like a girl. Oh my gosh. I'm a pretty female. You're a tomboy. You bring in both. Oh god. Who says we aren't dogs? Wow. The room. Sena Brobon. No, shingles is also a disease. Yes, shingles is also a disease, which you will 100% contract if you have had. Well, okay, not 100%, but it already lives in your body if you've had chicken pox before and you're at pretty high risk. I'm shingling. We are feds. Shut up, glowies. Die. But yeah, this brings us to the end. Comments, questions, concerns? Is there something that you would like to share and have me show everybody? Let's see. Anybody? I'm inside your drywall. You promise? You got games in there? Expectation versus reality. This is us, guys. Those. What's my opinion on popcorn ceilings? I hate them. A good way to remove them is to wet things down and just scrape it off. Make sure you have something to catch it underneath. You have wood paneling? Grug, have question. What's your question? The bears. That's not awful. Usually reality is a dumpster fire. Yeah, true. This one's for Dazzle. Best luck to the guy on the task he's working on. Asbestos flavor. Job, are you the one knocking on the north wall? I'm on the east one. Okay. Why are walls so soft and easy to break? Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up for here. This is all I have. I will get you set up for a raid. And thank you for coming. Let's add a redirect. I was gonna do Sawa, but she's not live till 10, so I would say check her out. For now, Excel donated $5. Yes, I know. We could do Ophelia, Woodlands. Does Sawa even have her stuff open? Sour grape. Doesn't look like it. Have a good one, lass. Thank you. Yes, do Sawa. I'm trying, but I don't see her on here for upcoming. I don't know if she has her stuff open. She might not. It doesn't look like she does. She doesn't pop up for raids. See, Sena, thanks for the stream. No problem. Let's see. Who can I send you to? I don't know. There's not almost anyone live. I guess we probably won't do a redirect since I can't find sour grape VT. VA, right? Should be VA. Sasudu. There we go. I can raid you into there. Redirect privileges needed. Okay, so that's that. Unlisted Zasadon, I lived, bitch. Yeah, I know. I looked it up. She has no stream. She doesn't have redirects open. So, what's a bonbon? Yes, hi, doctor. Later, Sena. What's up? I'm just gonna send you to the wildlife cam. It's been real. Good night. What's a bonbon? Bye, 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 bye. Bye.